Man, let's get up on that.
They don't want you to know about Black Wall Street, where we had a community full of doctors and
Hey.
lawyers, hospitals, a bus system.
Yes.
Money stayed within the community for years and so on and so forth. We had our own everything.
Right.
You know, we just about everything that the Indians got right now, we had that.
Right.
But you know what they did?
Tell me about it.
These people called the Ku Klux Klan
Hey.
decided that it was enough.
Right.
We ain't gonna let these, as you would say then, niggers
Right.
do their own thing.
Right.
We not gonna let these niggers be better than us.
Right.
So you know what we gonna do?
What's
We
that?
gonna bomb the whole Black Wall Street. We
Wow.
gonna set it afire and we gonna get rid of all of them niggas in that community.
Right.
And that's what they did.
Right.
And it's not even in the history books.
Come
It
on.
will not be
Come
in
on.
the history books.
Somebody say something now. And I've been, this whole week I've been trying to discuss this information that you just gave, and I'm so glad you shed light on it because I've been trying to shed light on it, on this whole information, about Black Wall Street. Like, do you realize that we had our own government forming?
Oh, you know what? Hold on. I'm gonna give you the exact details right now on what we had in the Black Wall Street. The Black Wall Street left 3,000 African Americans dead.
Right.
600 successful businesses were lost.
Yes.
Amongst those businesses were 21 churches, 21 restaurants, 30 grocery stores, 2 movie theaters, a hospital, a bank, a post office, a library, schools, law office, a half a dozen private airplanes, and even a bus system.
Yes.
All of it gone. And nobody ever knew that it went anywhere. Nobody ever knew that it existed. It happened in Toulouse. Nobody ever knew it even happened. They call 9/11 the worst bombing that ever happened on American soil.
Hey, come on, man. And I'm so glad that you don't realize, bro. I'm so excited that you brought that up because to shed light on that is very important because for one, to fix certain things, you got to go back to roots of things and where things have started, and that my brother is something that I definitely believe in wholeheartedly because I tell people this. I had my grandfather, I called him granddaddy, our grandpippin, and he lived until he was 99 years old, 98, 90, 99, I believe. And man, to see whips on his back broke my heart, man, because I knew where it was from. But when I was taught in school about slavery was way different from what I was taught when my grandfather or my granddaddy had taught me what slavery was about. And I was like, wow.
You know why they taught you the way that they taught you in school compared to what actually happened?
Come on, shed light.
Because they don't want you to believe that we were the victims.
Come on, man.
The United States wants to say that they were the victims.
Right.
There's a lot of people out there that will even say slavery never even happened.
Right.
And that's when you got to come with the facts. We can go to the facts. You have things called the internet for the facts.
Yes.
Now if we speak on slavery, we'll be here all night.
Yes. Yeah.
Because I got that. We all got it in our blood.
Yes.
But I got that deep into my roots.
Yes.
You know, my family, they marched with Martin Luther King. I got family that marched with Malcolm X.
Yeah.
I got a uncle and so on and so forth that's a Mason.
Okay.
I got this in my family. This is in my family. This
Exactly.
ain't nothing new to me, but it's probably new to that next person, and that's why I'm here.
Right.
To let them know what's going on.
But see, I'm sorry about that, brother. I didn't mean to interrupt you. what tripped me out is now, if you really look at it and you talk to the new generation that's coming up right now, they know nothing about our history because it's not being taught.
Oh, they don't even know what rocket power is. How you expecting them to not know
Man,
what our history
Rugrats and Cat Dog and stuff, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Rocket Power was my show, man. But at the end of the day, man, it kind of hurt my heart a little bit because, you know, that's our this information that we is fuel, and it's a rock. It's a cornerstone that founded that put that cornerstone in our culture. And we built from those experiences that we had. That our ancestors and things had to go through. So it meant so much that we couldn't really. That's why it's so important that we share that understanding and to our younger generation. But what I'm starting to learn is we have to teach our younger generation how to listen. And I think that's the biggest issue. They don't know how to listen. And once we teach them how to listen, then we can start, and the younger generation can make more progress in the younger generation, because that's where it's going to really count, is our younger generation as well.
See, the thing is, we need to make it count now. So
Yes,
when
exactly.
our younger generation comes, they don't have to go through this again.
Somebody say something now. That's
You know what
real.
I'm saying? And they didn't did this back in the day. They
Right.
did this for us back in the day.
Right.
No, they didn't do it how it needs to be done, obviously, because we're still sitting here doing it.
Right.
Now, if it comes down to it and we don't do it how it needs to be done, then that's when we got to tell the next generation what needs to be done. We're always telling children that you are the future, but we're never telling them what they're the future of.
Right.
We just say you are the future. A lot of these kids don't know they're the future revolution that needs to happen. They don't know that they need to be the ones to make a difference for their community and whatnot. They don't know that. They just hear that you say, well, the future, okay, cool, I'm the future. I'm the next Ed Reed. I'm the next Peyton Manning. I'm the next da-da-da-da. They look at stuff like that.
Right.
You don't hear kids saying, I want to grow up and be a doctor, a lawyer, a police officer, a judge, whatever the case may be.
Right.
Because not everybody in the world is meant to come into fame and fortune and whatnot. There needs to be people in the world that are janitors. There needs to be people in the world that are doing things like that, because at the end of the day, those are the people with the bigger voice.
Exactly.
And when I say those are the people with the bigger voice, those are the people that have a lot much more to say, and when somebody listens to what they got to say, they're going to get catapulted into the media and whatnot, because it's coming from somebody like a janitor.
Right. And definitely the least suspected, coming from someone that is a janitor, and I experienced that, as me growing up, I experienced that a lot. You get things from people that you at least suspect, but it's power and it's encouragement, and I'm so glad that I was taught how to listen as well in that, so that way I knew, I am who I am now because of the shape and the molding and things like that. Hey, I want to bring up this subject. I know you had did a peaceful march today in Riverside, California, and downtown to Riverside Plaza. Now, tell me how that went, brother.
Well, first of all, that was my chapter leaders that did that march.
Okay.
I simply was just there to help lead my leaders.
Okay. There you
Second
go.
of all, it went very well. It went blessed. And the devil tried to stop me from being there.
Hey.
Yes, he did.
Come
Let
on.
me tell you what happened now.
All right.
What happened, I woke up this morning, sleep paralysis.
Yeah.
I had that. And
Oh,
that's
wow.
what you basically want to say. I was awake, but I couldn't move.
Hey. I had that before.
And
Yes.
next thing you know it, all of a sudden my card come up missing. It's stolen or whatever the case may be. I had to get on the phone and I had to report fraud on my card.
Yes.
Because it got stolen.
I remember we was talking about that. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Then my boy, my leader, my next leader with me, I say, all right, man, can you take care of everything for the day? And, I'll get it back to you. I get it to you. It's just the card messed up right now.
Right.
Guess what happened with his card?
What's
it
that?
stopped working.
Wow.
And
Woo.
then all of a sudden when I'm on the way home or when I'm on the way to the protest, all of a sudden I get into an accident.
Wow. So your day
Now
was,
tell me the devil wasn't trying to stop me from doing
bro.
God's work.
He was trying to stop you, trying to kill you. He was trying to do all that. And man, I thank God for you, bro. Man, the devil is a lie. He does nothing but lie, cheat, and steal. He does nothing but try to persuade persuade us to not go and do God's will, man. And I'm glad that you kept moving, brother. I'm so glad, and I was definitely praying for you, man. I would definitely ask God to give you all the strength in the world to do this, man.
Right, I appreciate that, man. I do appreciate that. You know, hey, we got to do what we got to do. Because if we didn't stand up, who going to stand up?
Huh. I have a question. I have a question that's from Hennessy Angel King. This is what she put. She says, "You know that this is a huge. You know that this is huge, and you know beyond reason of doubt that there are going to be people who are against you. What will you do to secure yourself if you get people sending you threats? How would you do? How would you go about that?"
I just want to know. I want to know which side of the field answer that you want. You know what? I'm gonna give. I give the right one. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pray for those people. I'm gonna send blessings back to those people, and I'm gonna
Exactly.
make sure that those people know at the end of the day we're still marching for people like you, because you are no different from us.
Exactly. And
That's
and
it.
and one thing is, as you're a spiritual brother, I'm a definitely encourage you and I definitely pray. But see, also in the Bible it says, we do not we do not repay evil with evil. You know,
Nope.
and one thing is, that's definitely what my podcast is about. I uncover the truth. I'm not gonna sit here and sugarcoat nothing of what God gives. But see, it's a deeper understanding beyond what we just taught to learn about the Bible. And that's definitely what God says. It's not about repaying, with hatred. They're gonna hate, and they're gonna feel like, oh, they're gonna call you niggas, niggers, whatever they're gonna call, whoever is leading the nations, whoever are being called out of the ordinary. These are the people that's gonna get threatened. These are the people that's gonna get threat letters at their homes, and it sucks because some of these people may have family, and it's scary, but they still have a willing heart, and these are the people that I pray for. But see, it's and I'm gonna tell you like this, brother, it's people like you that I stand behind. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I understand the risk you putting yourself out there. You really you want, and I believe that you understand the risk you're in as well.
But
But
there ain't no risk to me because I got God.
exactly, and man, I don't even say no more after that. Because that's all it is. That's what it is at the end of the day. But in that we, you know, understanding that ideal, a lot of people may not understand why you don't fear or why you don't do that, but it's because you are right. You have God. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. And man, anything that is planned, or anything like that, I speak no, the devil cannot speak any evil against you, brother. And I had definitely prayed that this morning, man, against for all my brothers and sisters that was in this.
The devil ain't gonna speak no evil against me.
Huh?
Anyone around me.
Yes.
I said, the devil ain't gonna speak no evil against me. Anyone around me, anyone associated with me, anyone that supports the movement or anything of that sort.
Yes.
The devil can't control us. Because
Exactly.
we are not the devil's children. We're not the devil's playmates.
Yes, exactly. And I'm 110% behind that one, my brother. Because, at the end of the day, you got to realize, too, not many people may be Christians, they may be from, different religions. But at the end of the day, once we all are unity, one body in Christ, whether, I mean, that's another subject to talk about. But in reality, we got to really think about this, man. You got to realize, as a leader, you do got people that's praying for you, man. You got prayer warriors out here fighting battles in the spiritual realm. And that's what I do. I fight battles in the